7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Purdue's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner David can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interesting to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy. Because I'm not going after him.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's a draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Entering play call.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll try to do it himself. Nice move to keep running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Malachi Thomas, you have 4 options. HB counter.
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield and make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Hard running there.
Entering play call, player, Malachi Thomas. Chauncey McWood, you have 55 options, 689.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He makes the catch. He makes the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Boilermakers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throwing on the run. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute.
He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this quarterback can get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He's got it, first down and more. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point.
Entering play call. You have 5 options.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Entering post screen.
A lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running a screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking for a crease. It's Henby. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Suggestions. Entering post screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.